What is up, guys? I'm back to another video, and today I'm doing something I've thought long and hard about. I'm denying that for a long time on doing. Today, we're going to be doing a rebuild, just like Jared HD has done in the past. But today, I'm putting my own little twist in it. It is going to be an international rebuild. And the reason that is, first of all, I picked Chelsea just because they're my team. Start off simple. If you guys do enjoy, I can do more of these. Go smash that like button, hit the subscribe if you do. But for now, the reason it's called an international rebuild is because we're not only building it around a team, but we build it around a country as well. And how that's going to work, in today's challenge, I decided, as we currently have an Italian manager, and Italy's a country that struggled, didn't qualify for the World Cup, and has never really had much success in the Prem. Italy is the country we're doing around. How it's going to work, in every single game we play, we must have at least 3 Italians in the side for Season 1, and 5 Italians in the side for every other match after the end of the first 2018-19 season. So, as it currently stands, we have to rebuild the team, but with an Italian core in it. That's what the challenge basically is. So if you do enjoy, go hit that subscribe button. Any support is hugely appreciated. Now, Jared HD, you're watching this, want to drop me a sub? I'll also be hopefully streaming soon. New internet should be up and running by Tuesday. Fingers crossed. If not Thursday, I should be able to be starting off with the streaming. But we're starting off with some signings. We already have 2 Italians in the Chelsea side. We've got Jorginho, we've got Emerson left back, who I think has a decent potential actually. I'm not exactly sure. But we're going to make some transfers, bring in a few players. Let's get to it. Okay, so guys, I've been working a long time on this, and I've absolutely changed up the Chelsea lineup here. As you can see on the transfer screen here, £222 million spent in the window, and £138 million worth of stuff sold. I'm literally going to have to take you across to the transfer history hub to show you all the deals that have gone through. We have our 3 Italian players. I'll actually show you the team first before we get into that. One thing I forgot to mention, obviously, those of you who haven't seen a rebuild, the goal is to win the Champions League. Here is the first 11 we are rolling with. I brought in Skriniar, Romanli, Verratti and Icardi. 4 huge signs. We've got our 3 Italians in the side, Verratti, Jorginho and Romanli. And then on the bench we also have the Italians or in the reserves actually, we've got Zappa, Costa and Emerson. I've also brought Zuma and Batshuayi back from loan because the amount of players I actually sold is ridiculous. But if we go to the transfer history, you can see. So we'll go from biggest to smallest. At the top, Icardi from Inter for 80 million. Then Verratti for 77.5 million. Skriniar in for 45 million plus Christensen. Romanli in for 20 million plus Rudiger. I thought these 2 were better centre-back options than 2. We have Morata headed off to Paris for 32 million. Pedro off to Juve for 20 million. Fabregas off to Galatasaray for 80 million. David Luiz off to Fenerbahce for 18 million. Danny Drinkwater off to Brighton for 13 million. Van Ginkel off to Wolves for 12 million. Moses off to United for 10 million. Cahill off to Besiktas for 7 million. Piazon off to Crystal Palace for 4 million. And Bulker gone to Xanax. So huge amounts of deals have gone through. I've sold a lot of the dead wood in the club, as Jared would say. Standing a lot of the other players are 31. A lot of the older players are the ones that I'm getting rid of. I think that's key. My goal with this first season, obviously we don't have any Champions League in the first place because Chelsea didn't actually qualify in real life. My goal is to be comfortably in the Champions League for Season 2 to have a proper shot at it. So let's get to January, see where we're sitting. Okay, here we go. Let's see where we're sitting at the halfway mark in the season. I'm hoping my new signings have made a big impact. A load of stuff to read, but there we are, 4th in the Premier League as it currently stands. Very tight actually. 5 points split in the top 5. 20 games down for each. I will take that. In the relegation zone, as it currently stands, we've got Palace, Newcastle and Huddersfield. So it's very tight at the bottom as well, but I will take that. In other competitions, I don't know how we've got on in Europe in the Europa League, but let's take a look. I expected we'd get through, but we actually didn't win our group. We almost lost to Bran. I don't even know where they're from, but Bran, we almost lost out there. In terms of scorers, is Icardi doing well? Hazard's the main man at the moment on the scoring chart with 7. Not too much in the way of goals actually, but Hazard's having a good season. We're in Champions League. I don't think we're going to get any deals, so if not, we'll get to the end of the year. Okay, so with 1 game to go, it is a ridiculously tight league. We're not going to win the title, but it's still up for grabs. Arsenal currently looking to bag their first title a long time, with Spurs and City still in the title race. More important though, We need to qualify for the Champions League, I think, for the second season. It is critical for us to do so, and to do that, we need to beat Leicester away from home in our final game of the season. Otherwise, United could come and leapfrog us on the last day. Down in relegation, it is also very tight. Huddersfield sunk. Crystal Palace could still pull themselves out. Fulham are in the relegation zone. But you've still got Bournemouth, Southampton and Cardiff. So 5 teams, 2 of them go down. It is a huge final day for football, and 3 teams find out for the Premier League. But we'll sim this game and then we'll see how things have gone. We really want to win here. Just don't bottle it. I mean, that's just ironic. Come on, United, fuck up. No! That is a major screw up. It could actually cost us our job and end the challenge quite early, but Arsenal do go on to win the Premier League, and we have missed out on the final day of the season on Champions League football. We have a second year in the Europa League, getting relegated. It's Cardiff, Palace and Huddersfield. Before we get into season number 2, let's take a look at all the season's results. We'll start off actually, as you can see, 5th obviously in the Premier League, but we did lose the Community Shield 3-1 to City in August. Then, in the FA Cup, the final's still to play, but we went out well early. Bloody hell, we did go out early. Bloody hell. We went out to West Ham 2-1 in the 4th round. Then, moving on to the Carabao Cup. Arsenal were the winners of that. Can we see who was in the other rounds? Yes, there we go. Again, we did poorly in the Cups. Where are we? We lost to Southampton 4-3 on pens in the 2nd round. Then finally, Champions League winners for this season. The final's still to come actually between Barca and City. And then Europa League, where we were at. Where did we end up? Here. Did we surely not win out? Went out in the round of 32 to Villarreal. The final is still to be played between Sevilla and Lazio. But that's disappointing. For season 2, we have got to bring in 2 more Italians for the first 11. I know 100% I'm bringing in a right winger, and I'm thinking possibly a left back or a right back for my 5th and final Italian player. But let's get into season 2. That is disappointing. We're probably going to go through it quite quickly. Let's get to it. Okay, so end of season 2 transfer window. Not a lot of deals gone through. Only 2 signings. Bernardeschi and Calabria, the 2 Italians added to the side to make the 5. Bernardeschi, Jorginho, Verratti, Romagnoli and Calabria. Romagnoli and Scurini are actually upgrading very, very quickly, which is great to see. But we need to get Champions League this season. That's the critical part. We've got to get it. 100% have to get it. Now, I'm probably going to go all the way to the end of the season. I can't see any deals happening unless there are some transfers that do go through in January. If not, we will skip to the end of the season. As it currently stands, 3 wins out of 4. The new teams in the Prem are Stoke, Leeds and Aston Villa. But anyway, let's either get to January or the end of the season. Let's do it. Okay, so it turns out we have done a couple of deals in January. I brought in 2 for the future, 2 quite expensive ones, but 2 for the future. Both 81 rates. I brought in Cristante and Cutrone, both Italians, and may well come into the side in place of Icardi and quite probably Jorginho as he gets on in age. I think next season though, full-backs are the position, and specifically the left-backs, as per the Quest, are starting to go down in rating now. Left back is the spot that we are going to take a look at. But in the league, you can see we're top of the table this time, looking good. I think Champions League would be a big shock if we can drop 13 points to where Wolves are right now and not get Champions League. So good news there, we're looking strong. However, Liverpool down in 12th and Arsenal down in 16th. Some weird results coming out of the sim. Now we get into season 2. Then in the Carabao Cup, things haven't gone so well. We went out to Grimsby and we have managed to get through our Europa League group, knocking out, I think it was Salzburg and Victoria Pleasant. But that's all the dealings for the January transfer window of season 2. Let's get to the end of the year. I think we may well win the league here, so let's find out. Okay, so good news, we have qualified for the Champions League and we also managed to win the Premier League this year. A big jump up in form, only just grabbed it. We bottled a couple of the last games, drawing 3 of our final 4 matches, but we just about managed to qualify. Everton, surprisingly, pushing us all the way to the line. City United follow, getting the final 2 Champions League spaces. Then Liverpool and Arsenal respectively down in 9th and 11th, but getting relegated. I don't know who it is yet. We've got Fulham, Aston Villa and Leeds. The sides going down in other competition. We've seen the Carabao Cup already. Grimsby, not good memories. Brighton win the FA Cup. We went out to City in the quarterfinals. That's not too bad. And then in the Europa League, you never know, maybe we made it to the final. No, Liverpool and Hoffenheim there. We, again, went out quite early. This time to Hoffenheim. One of the finalists, possibly the winners, you never know. But more importantly, year 3, we have got Champions League and the team is coming along beautifully. I think we need a new left back to replace Azpilicueta. Other than that, I'm not sure exactly where I want to improve the team. Hazard has absolutely crushed it this year. 27 goals and 11 assists is an absolute mad one. But let's jump into Season 3. The Champions League begins. Okay, so Season 3 is here. And I've brought in 3 more signings. I think we'll give us a real push to winning the Champions League. As you can see, we have the return of Mateo Kovacic, now 87 rated. A very, very nice player to add to the side. Jorginho drops down to the bench. We've also brought in, this couldn't be an Italian rebuild without Gianluigi Donnarumma. We brought him in as much as I love Kepa. I've got rid of him, he's on the bench now. Donnarumma's in the side as our 5th Italian player. And also to replace Azpilicueta at the left back spot, I brought in Theo Hernandez. I paid his buyout clause for 50 million, which I think is quite a good price for an 86 rated fullback actually. So there is the team. We are lining up with a very, very strong side now. I'd be surprised if we can't go at least quarterfinals with this team. Although we haven't got the best start to the Premier League, 4 points from 4 games, or the easiest Champions League group. As you can see, we've got Napoli, Leverkusen and Galatasaray in our group, but let's see how we do. Let's get to the end of the group stage. Okay, at the end of the group stage, we did make it through. 5 wins from 6, and we are comfortably into the round of 16, where we'll be facing up against Marseille. I think we should win this fixture, and I think we had quite a comfortable run through to hopefully the quarterfinals. Whether in the Premier League things not going so well, we currently sit in 4th spot. Everton again, a very strong force, despite sending a lot of players unbeaten so far in the league. Leicester and Arsenal follow. We are 7 points off the chase as it currently stands. Let's get into this Marseille game. I doubt we'll get any signings through in January. We did spend a lot of money, but the team is coming along beautifully. Okay, the first leg, can we get? I think we should be able to get one. We've got no Mateo Kovacic, but other than that, the team is Phil Jorginho returns to the side. Can we get a win here? 3-2-1. They've got a good team, but it's a 2-1 defeat actually. We've got an away goal, but a 2-1 defeat is not good. Let's go, second leg. Okay, second leg, we actually need a win here, and we're missing a player. Who are we actually missing? It's a bench player, it's all good. The first 11 is all in full swing. We do need a win from this game. We're at home, so that normally bodes well, but let's find out. Can we get the result that we need? Callum Wilson, Payet, Lindelof. Kante gets the first goal against his fellow French club. That's good. We're heading through on away goals as it currently stands. Hazard makes it 2. We're looking strong here. We can skip to the end. 3-2-1. It's a 3-1 victory. That Payet goal almost would have taken it to extra time, but Icardi scores in the 86th minute, taking us into the quarterfinals. Quarterfinal time, not a single weak team left in the competition. All 4 English clubs as well making it through, but we have got Real Madrid and no Eden Hazard out injured. But let's see, we need a good result from the home leg. Callum Hudson-Odoi coming in on the left wing. Can we get a good result here? We really need Icardi in the 6th minute, gives a good start. If we can get, we need a win from this home leg, I think, to even stand a chance of getting through to the semis. Can we win the Champions League? You never know. On our first try, I think we've got a good enough team to do so. Half time, and it's still when Clone, the Italian, comes on for Hudson-Odoi. Romani with a yellow, but no goals other than that early one from Icardi. If we can get a second, that'd be beautiful. Anything? Full time, it's a 1-0 win. I'll take that. We still need to get a good result for the second leg though. Second leg, we need the result. We've got no Theo Hernandez either in this game. Marcos Alonso coming into the side as well. So, Icardi in the 2nd minute, that's an early goal. An away goal is huge. They now need 3 to get through to the semis. We're looking at a strong position here. Let's get to the end. Do we get through? Yes, we do. A 2-0 win. Dominating Real Madrid 3-0 on aggregate, and we are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Atletico Madrid is all that stands between us and the Champions League final now. We've got the away leg coming up first. No Eden Hazard still, but other than that, a full strength lineup. Come on, this is all that stands between us and completing the rebuild. Griezmann gives them an early lead. An away goal will be huge though, so it's still in the balance. This is their home leg. Coming up to the halfway mark, and it is still 1-0. Rodri makes it 2 for them. I thought about signing here. Maybe I should have done. Cologne makes it 2-1 and Godin's been sent off. That's a big red card for them. We get a second away goal. That'd be insane. Can we? We've got a tough game going into the second leg now. We need a win, but we have got an away goal. That is our one solace. Let's get into it. Here we go. A 1-0 win will push us through. A 3-2 win will not. And a 2-1 win. Basically, a 2-goal win will be what we need. An early goal, though, is important. If they score, we are in heaps of trouble. This is all the stands between us and quite probably completing the rebuild here. Can we get it? 50 minutes in, still no goals. Cologne is on. He's been very good as a sub, actually. Dost is on for Griezmann. We need a goal. 1-0. Come on, let's go. We're heading to the Champions League final as long as we don't concede. Let's go. We are into the Champions League final. We can complete the rebuild at our first attempt. I don't know who we are going to be facing. Whether we can even see yet, we cannot. But we are through to the Champions League final. Let's go. Here we are, the Champions League final. We are going to be up against Manchester City. We got through to the final at the first time asking. And I don't know how many trophies we won this year, but I think we may have actually done the treble if we do win the Champions League. We did lose the FA Community Shield actually to Brighton on the opening day of the season. We did win the Premier League by 2 points. Everton again coming close, but not enough for our dominance. Palace, Huddersfield, and Middlesbrough, the sides going down. In the FA Cup, I know we got to the final, but we lost to City. We were bottlers in final, so that's worrying. See, in the Carabao Cup, Spurs were the winners, so no treble for us in the Europa League. Have we had the final yet there? Bayern Munich win in an all-German affair, but the man, let's take a look at, first of all, the team for the final. We've got the full squad out. As you go here, you can see how packed our team is. Donnarumma and Kepa as our keepers. Calabria, Azpilicueta, Zappacosta, Skriniar, Romanli, Zuma on the bench. What a team this is. We have certainly rebuilt Chelsea, and we have, with the Italian flair, built a god squad here. Look at those midfielders, all the 80s everywhere to be seen. And I think the captaincy, if he is able to play, is going to have to go to Eden Hazard. He's missed a fair bit of this season, but he has bossed it through the whole thing. Been here since day one. We've got only two players that have been here since day one. Kante and Hazard. I'm going to give Hazard the captaincy for the Champions League final. He can be the man that lifts the trophy. Obviously, Kovacic left for a bit, but he's back. Let's get this Champions League final done. Here we go, it is the start of the final. Verratti gets a touch here, whacks off a shot, but a good stop from Ederson. Then it's City's turn, forcing a save out of Donnarumma. Again, City push forward, Sterling this time swings the ball in. Sane on his head, but Donnarumma with a comfortable save. Verratti again on the ball, and again Ederson is equal to him. As we reach the halfway stage, Verratti with another shot, scrapes that one wide as well. Hazard coming along the left wing, a bit tired from his knock, but Icardi tries, falls to Bernardeschi, Kovacic, Bernardeschi, he takes one shot, he scores, it's 1-0 to Chelsea here. The Italian side has taken the lead. City coming straight back at us though, David Silva, it's gone in the back of the net, it's offside, the score stays 1-0. Silva's been denied, Kovacic is through here, can he finish it off? It's hit the post, couldn't have got any closer, and that would have closed the game. Nice passing, Verratti to Hernandez. Hernandez swung it in. Icardi is not in the back of the net. Bernardeschi is over the bar. He had a golden chance there to seal the game a second time, and it's still not 2-0. Kovacic, here we go. Can he take this one? He can. It's 2-0. That should be the game then and there. Have Chelsea just won it. City with one final chance. It's another stop from Donnarumma. A good game from the young Italian. Mahrez preparing to swing the ball in now and headed away. Time must almost be up. Sane. They're pressuring him. They're pressuring him. They've given it a slip. Skriniar's got it. To Bernadeschi. Maybe there's one wrong chance in this game. You never know. Kovacic. Kovacic chases. He's got no fitness left. Can he pressure Danilo? Here we go. No, it's the end of the game. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time. I'll leave you with the celebrations. Until next time. Peace.